Hi everyone and welcome back to your final lesson of maths for me this week. So yesterday we focused on partitioning. Today we are going to be focusing on comparing numbers, okay? And it's all going to be within 100. So again, you will need all of the same things that you had yesterday. And that is about it. So you'll need your part whole models, your place value grids to help you, okay? And a pencil and a paper. So please now stop the video while you complete your flashback fours. So this is everything we have covered so far. So we haven't done position and direction for a long time, so that's something you might need to revisit. So let's have a look at our problem of the day today. Tamsin and Ray went to the beach and they went on a hunt collecting shells. So what I would like you to do now is, using a place value grid, can you show the number of shells for both Ray and Tamsin? Who has the most shells, Ray or Tamsin? So you have to look at the picture very carefully to know how much has been made. So please stop the video now while you complete that activity. So let's have a look at the problem. So if we have a look at Ray's, he's done his in rows of 10. So he was able to use tens and ones to represent it. So each row you can see he's put a row of 10 and then he had his extras at the end. So if I put that into a place value grid like I'd asked you to, you would be able to see that there was 3 tens, which is 30, and then the 5 ones, which makes it 35. Tamsin had 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 10, okay, because she had them in her bucket. So that makes 40, and then she had 1 extra, 41. So the question was asking who had the most. Well, it's clearly obvious that Tamsin had the most because she's got an extra 10 value than Ray. So I want you to think back, because it's been a long time since we've used these symbols. What do you think our lesson will be about today? So if you want to pause the video now while you're having a think, I'm now going to explain. We are going to be comparing numbers, and when we compare numbers, we use greater than. So the big crocodiles, remember, they eat the biggest number. Less than and equal to. Okay, so let's have a look at our activity today. So we have 56 and 65. Some of you will already know which one is the bigger number. However, I would like you to please do them in your place value grid. So you're going to have to make an extra place value grid today because you're going to need 2 of them. So you might want to pause the video now while you create your tens and ones grid. Okay, I want you to represent the number in both sides and then compare them, please. So if I look at the first one, 56, that means I need, if I put tens and ones on top, oh, so Daisy, if I put tens and ones, you'll be able to see which one is which. So I'm going to need how many tens? 5. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this can be a tight squeeze. And that is equal to 50. So I'm going to write 50 in there. And then I'm going to put my 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to make my next one 65. So how many tens? So if I put my tens and ones above it, it'd be easier for you to see. So how many tens? 6. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, it's going to be a tight squeeze. 6. And then 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I wanted to compare these two, I need to look at the one that has the most tens first. If they have the same amount of tens, you will then look at the ones. So the first one I'm going to look at is 50, which is 5. Okay. And then I've got to do this side, so make sure you've done it as well. So there is 5 tens this side, so I can write 5 tens. And there is 6 tens in this side. So which one has the most tens? Well done, 65. So that means I need to draw my crocodile to eat the biggest number, which would be this way. And I'll do the same then for the number underneath as well. Okay. Well done if you did that with me at home. You're going to do the next one by yourself. So stop the video now while you solve this one, please. Okay, I'm going to solve it now. So I'm going to put my 7 tens in this side because it's 70. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, it is. I'm running out of room. 7. So that is equal to 70. And then my 6 ones to go with it. So I'm going to put my 6 underneath, and then I'm going to move my 6 ones in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to do the same with this side. So how many tens? I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that equals 50. And then I have my 2 ones that I need to add in as well. So let's move my 2 ones. 1, 2. So which one has the most tens? Well done. 70 has more than 50. So my biggest number would be this side, which means my crocodile is going to face the biggest number. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is pause the video, and you are going to solve these questions, please. So you're going to do exactly the same styles which we've just done this side, but you're going to compare 75 and 62, 79 and 80, 66 and 49. Once you've done that, you'll move on to the next ones: 93 and 62, 85 and 95, and 17 and 71. So make sure you are representing the numbers and then writing your symbol as well. Okay, please have your mummies and daddies to take pictures while you are doing it, and then it'd be easy for us to see how well your understanding of place value is. I'm now going to continue with the next one. So on the 100 grid square, I would like you to find a number that is less than 87, greater than 76, and greater than 83, but less than 94. So this is a challenge for you. So we've used a little bit of a 10 frame, not 10 frame, sorry, a 100 grid square. And I would like you now to try and solve these questions. So you might just find one, but there is a lot of different answers that you could give. So there's lots of answers that will make you correct. There's not just one answer, okay? So the extension then would be how many different answers can you find for each? So what I'd like you to do for this activity, I would love for you to make your own 100 grid square. So draw this out onto a piece of paper, and then you can color coordinate it. So less than 87, you might color the squares in a certain color. Oops, daisy. So for this one, you might color the squares that are less than 87 in red. Greater than 76. So some of these might overlap, so you might have to think which ones you're going to do. You might do in blue. And then numbers that are greater than 83 but less than 94, you might color in yellow. Okay, so once you've done that, please upload them onto Tapestry as well. And then we're going to move on to a reasoning problem. So I would like you to make these cards for Victor and Henry, and then I would like you to rearrange them and try and make some numbers for me. Okay, so Victor and Harry both have some number cards. They each make a 2-digit number, so that's a number that has 2 digits. Victor's number is bigger than Harry's. What could their numbers be, and how many can you find? So there's more than one right answer for this. So this is something that you'll have to trial and error and try and use your place value grids to help you as well. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing all the fantastic work you're uploading for this one, because this is quite a challenging question. Okay, and then to finish off today, we are going to do a true and false question. So is this true or is it false? Pause the video now while you solve this question. I would love for you to write an explanation, not just yes, it's true or no, it's false. Please explain how you got this answer. Stop the video now while you do this, please. So it is true. If I was to count the well, the Dean's one side, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have 50 one side, so I have 5 10s and 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. So if I add them together, that makes 54. And the same this side, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So I have 4 10s and 5 1s. So if I was to compare them, 54 is more than 45. So the big mouth is pointing to the right direction, because there are 5 10s in 54, but only 4 10s in 45. So well done if you solved that at home. Please upload all the Fantastic for the week onto Tapestry, and we look forward to seeing all your wonderful work. Bye, everyone.